Welcome. Today we'll talk about the large-scale transformation of the U.S. President's residence, the White House, that President Donald Trump has launched in his second term. The changes touch architecture, interiors, and the very symbolism of the seat of power. What exactly is happening, and why does it matter? Let's take a closer look.
One of the most visible steps was Trump's decision to demolish the East Wing of the White House, built in 1902, and replace it with a massive 90,000-square-foot ballroom. The project is worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and there's even talk of naming it the President Donald J. Trump Ballroom. Critics argue that such sweeping intervention in a historic building, without the usual public review process, raises questions about governance, heritage, and symbolism. Another striking change was the transformation of the famous White House Rose Garden. The green lawn has been replaced by a white and yellow tiled patio with umbrellas and tables, now branded as the Rose Garden Club. Officials said the grass was inconvenient for women wearing high heels. Insiders compare the new look to Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort. For historians and landscape architects, this is a loss of heritage. Historic trees and features planted by previous administrations have been removed. Inside the very heart of presidential power, the Oval Office, Trump has completely revamped the decor. The walls are now filled with nearly 20 portraits, instead of 6, with golden accents, marble surfaces, and lavish chandeliers, reminiscent of Mar-a-Lago style. Officially, the administration calls it an enhanced aesthetic reflecting the greatness of America. Critics, however, say it looks more like a royal palace than the home of a Democratic leader.
The White House makeover goes beyond bricks and decor. It extends into media. Trump's team is building its own media ecosystem, memes, influencers, and alternative press briefings. These visual and media signals show that the White House is becoming not just a residence, but a personal brand. Analysts call it part of a global trend, the imperial aesthetics of populist leaders. What does all this mean for history, architecture, and democracy? For some, it's a way to modernize national symbols and infrastructure. For others, it's a sign of personalizing power, imposing one man's style on a public monument. Historians remind us that the White House belongs to the people, not to one president. And changes of this scale raise questions about how personal branding can reshape national identity. So we've seen how President Trump is remaking the White House, from demolitions and golden decor to media rebranding. These transformations spark debate. Who controls heritage? How much personal style belongs in a public house? And how does the visual language of power shape democracy? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your opinion. Should such changes be embraced?